Hi friend, my name is Zuwati and I'm the keeper of tales. Today's story comes from the heart of Africa. This is a tale that explains why the tortoise, who once had a full head of hair, is now bald. If you've never heard the story, sit close, listen well, and I'll tell you what is hidden in the trickster's baldness. To begin, when I say story, you say story. And when I say once upon a time, you say time. You ready? Story. Once upon a time. Well done. You're learning fast. I'm so proud of you. To begin our story today, a long time ago, in the days when animals spoke like humans and even walked upright, there lived a tortoise who was as clever as he was bold, or rather, who would soon become bald, because our story begins way before that. Back then, the tortoise had a fine head of hair. Imagine thick, curly afro that shone like Aurora on a market day. That was the tortoise. And he was known far and wide for his tricks, his schemes, his never ending appetite, and all the things that you can imagine. But the tortoise had a very good friend, and that was the goat. The goat was kind, he was humble, and he always kept to himself, especially in times of trouble. And trouble, my dear friend, had indeed come because a great famine swept across the land. Food was scarce, yam barns were empty, cooks even forgot the scent of Sunday rice and stew. And the ants, who always found something to eat, were complaining. So each animal did what they could. They tightened their belts. Some of them went days without eating just so that they could survive. But the tortoise, the tortoise always had other plans that didn't necessarily help anybody else but himself. You see, he remembered that the goat loves yams so much, and so he devised a plan because the goat's wife, she was the best cook and she made the most delicious yam porridge on that side of the river. So one afternoon, as the sun was high in the sky and baking the ground, the tortoise was so hungry. The hunger twisted his belly like a dancing worm. The tortoise got ready. He brushed his hair, polished his shell, and set off to the goat's house. As he approached the goat's house, he got a whiff of something cooking. His nose twitched. Ha! Yam poro. He could smell it. Palm oil, pepper, crayfish. Even the tortoise stomach started to sing too. The tortoise had to beg his stomach, please, don't shout. Don't let everybody know that I'm hungry. Take it easy. So the tortoise continued walking until he got to the goat's house and he knocked on the door. Caw. The goat's wife came to the door. She opened. Sister Goat, good afternoon. I haven't seen you in a while. I'm here to see my dear friend, your husband. She welcomed him in and left to go call her husband. But her make yourself comfortable had not even touched the ground before the tortoise had jumped to the kitchen. He made his move like a rat running after a dry fish. He got into the kitchen, and indeed, there was a bubbling pot on the fire. It was full of golden, rich yam porridge that was singing the song of deliciousness. The tortoise looked left. He looked right. There was nobody in sight. Guess what the tortoise did? He took off the hat that he was wearing. It was a large woven hat. He went to the pot and scooped a whole helping of yam porridge into his hat. Yes, he heard me. He put yam porridge inside his hat. He did not find a plate. He did not find a bag. It was the hat he had on his head that he decided to put yam porridge in. He poured steaming hot yam porridge into the hat and then placed it back on his head and left the kitchen. As he was leaving, the goat came into the room. Tortoise, my friend. What a surprise. It's been so long since I saw you. We have so many things to talk about. The tortoise was already sweating. The yam porridge in his hat at this point was cooking his brain. The tortoise was confused. He did not know what to do. He was so uncomfortable. His face was twitching. His shell was steaming. He just wanted to run and run home. My friend, You know what? I just remembered. I have something very, very urgent to do. He even started to stammer. I can't stay. I'm so, so sorry, my friend. I have to go now. The goat was concerned. But you just got here. Are you okay? What's going on? You're sweating buckets. The tortoise began to panic. Me sweating? No, 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 no. I'm fine, my friend. You see, this errand is just so important. I can't miss it. It's something. It's, and with that, he said goodbye and ran out. The goat was shocked, like, this my friend. I think he was okay a moment ago. What's going on now? There was no goodbye. Tortoise disappeared. Ran and ran and ran as fast as his legs could carry him until he got home. As soon as he got home, he burst through the door like thunder and tore the hat from his head with a cry of relief. Finally. And some breeze came in and cooled his head a little bit. So he had the opportunity to look into his yam porridge. But as he looked into the hat, he was shocked. He screamed. He saw that stuck to the yam porridge was a large, sticky, singed part of his hair. He cried out, "My hair! My precious hair!" And then he began to try to peel his hair from inside the yam porridge. He tried and tried and tried. But can you imagine picking yam porridge and hair apart? Impossible. The tortoise tried everything he could, but it was too late. The heat had already done its work. His hair was gone forever. And that, my dear friends, is why till this day, the tortoise has no hair on his head, not even a single strand. So the next time you see a tortoise with his bald head, remember, it wasn't age, it wasn't fashion, because he didn't shave the hair off himself. It was hot yam porridge and a very, very, very bad idea. And so we learn cleverness without wisdom will always backfire, and greed often burns the one who initiates it. The tortoise lost his hair, but we gain wisdom from his mistake. So remember, my dear friends, not every shortcut is worth the price. Until next time, keep your hearts curious and your minds wise. My name is Zuwati. I'm the keeper of tales, and I'll see you again soon. Stay well.